Welcome back to the Living World Part 3. Last time we talked about taxonomy and its three parts that were identification, nomenclature, and classification. So in this lecture, we're going to focus more on the classification part. Alright, so we'll talk about the taxonomic categories and we'll talk about each taxonomic category in detail. I have a handy mnemonic for you to remember all of these categories. And we'll finish up with some examples. Alright. Now, coming to taxonomic categories. Taxonomic categories help in identifying similarities and dissimilarities between organisms. So, categories at different levels are called taxa, which is a unit of classification. Alright. So, for example, when I say kingdom plantae or kingdom animalia, so the kingdom is a taxa. It's a unit of classification. Okay? But before we actually look at the categories in detail, let's have a look at the basic trend. Okay? So, the basic trend goes kingdom, phylum or division, class, order, family, genus and species. So remember I said I had a handy mnemonic for you. This is how it goes. You remember King Philips, king for kingdom, Philips for phylum or division, came for class, over for order, for family, good for genus and soup for species. So King Philips came over for good soup. So that's kingdom, phylum or division, class, order, family, genus, species. So जैसे आप नीचे से ऊपर जाओगे ना, the number of organisms will increase. ठीक है? And the similarities between organisms will decrease. So number बढ़ेगा और similarities कम होंगे. ठीक है, ये समझा? Once again, ऊपर जाओगे वैसे वैसे number of organisms will increase and the similarities will decrease. ठीक है, ये clear है? Alright, now we'll talk about each one in detail. A species is a group of individuals with fundamental similarities, and you should be able to distinguish one species from another by looking at their morphological differences. Let me give you an example here. So say you have 4 organisms, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 have fundamental similarities. So they will belong to one species, say species A. 3 and 4 also have fundamental similarities with each other, but they are different from 1 and 2. So they will belong to species B. So ये हुआ first class, that is a group of individuals with fundamental similarities will belong to the same species. And second clause है, one should be able to distinguish one species from another closely related species based on morphological differences. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि you should be able to differentiate species A from species B सिर्फ बाहर से देखकर. So 1 and 2 might be similar, but they can be differentiated from 3 and 4 बाहर से देखकर. Understood? Now we come to genus. A genus is a group of related species which has more characters in common in comparison to species of other genera. ठीक है? तो अभी say there are these 2 species थे, ठीक है? Now we have 2 more species, species C and species D. But species A and B are more similar to each other, इसलिए they come under genera or genus X. C and D are different from A and B, but they're similar to each other. So they come under genus Y. ये समझा? Alright. So for example, potato and brinjal. ठीक है? Potato and brinjal are different species but belong to the same genus called Solanum. So potato and brinjal, different species, same genus, Solanum. ये समझा? All right. Moving on to family. जैसे ही a genera was a group of related species, वैसे ही a family takes it one step further. A family is a group of related genera with still less number of similarities. Because remember I told you ऊपर जाओगे वैसे वैसे number of similarities will decrease. ठीक है? A family is characterized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive features. ठीक है? Vegetative and reproductive features. So you have Solanum, Petunia and Datura. ये तीन क्या है? Genus या फिर genera. और ये एक फैमिली में प्लेस्ड है जिसका नाम है Solanaceae. ठीक है? So Solanum, Petunia and Datura are in Solanaceae. Now an order will be an aggregation or an assemblage of related families. So for example, Solanaceae and Convolvulaceae are included in the order Polymoniales. Solanaceae और Convolvulaceae ये दोनों क्या है? These are families and they are similar इसलिए they're included in the order Polymoniales. ठीक है? फिर है class. Order के भी ऊपर आता है class. Class consists of organisms of a related order. For example, Sapindales and Polymoniales are included in Dicotyledonea. ठीक है? और क्लास के भी ऊपर होता है फाइलम या फिर डिवीजन. अगर एनिमल्स में होगा तो फाइलम कहते हैं और प्लांट्स में होगा तो डिवीजन कहते हैं. ये क्लियर है? ऑल राइट. नाउ we come to kingdom. Different phyla or divisions are assigned to the highest category called kingdom. सबसे high है kingdom. ठीक है? So kingdom Plantae will include all the plants from the various divisions. Kingdom Plantae is going to be your third chapter. So we'll come to that soon. Once again, let's revise this. What was the mnemonic? King Philips came over for good soup. So kingdom, phylum or division, class, order, family, genus, species. So जैसे जैसे higher जा रहे हैं मतलब species से kingdom तक the number of common characteristics decreases. ठीक है? Common characteristics decrease हो रहा है. So species will have the most in common, kingdom will have the least in common. ठीक है? Higher the category, greater is the difficulty in determining relationship with other organisms. Obviously, क्योंकि there will be a decreased number of common characteristics. ये समझा? Once again, what will happen? Number of common characteristics decreases, ऊपर जाओगे वैसे, which is why difficulty in determining relationship with other organisms increases. ये clear है? Now we come to some examples. But before we get into those, let's just revise what we learned so far. ठीक है? So potato and brinjal belong to Solanum. ठीक है? Solanum, Petunia and Datura belong to Solanaceae. Solanaceae and Convolvulaceae belong to Polymoniales. Polymoniales and Sapindales belong to Dicotyledonea. ठीक है? ये समझा? One more time. Potato and brinjal to Solanum. Solanum, Petunia, Datura to Solanaceae. Convolvulaceae and Solanaceae to Polymoniales. And Polymoniales and Sapindales to Dicotyledonea. ये समझा? Alright, now we can come to a table. This is something you just have to remember. This can come as an MCQ. ठीक है? So I'll read it out for you, but this is something you ultimately have to remember. ठीक है? Man, Homo sapiens. ठीक है? So the genus is Homo, family Hominidae, order Primata, class Mammalia and phylum Chordata. फिर है housefly. This is called Musca domestica. genus Musca, family Muscidae, order Diptera, class Insecta, and phylum Arthropoda. ठीक है? Notice I've said phylum for both of these because they are animals. अभी next जो है ना वो दोनों plants है, so I'll stick to division. So mango, you did this, is Mangifera indica. Genus is Mangifera, family Anacardiaceae, order Sapindales, class Dicotyledonnae, and phylum Angiospermae. I'm sorry, division Angiospermae. So you have Triticum aestivum belonging to the genus Triticum, the family Poaceae, the order Poales, the class Monocotyledonnae, and the division Angiospermae. Alright? I hope everyone's understood. Just revise it once, okay? This is something you just have to remember. Man, Homo sapiens. House, Musca domestica is the housefly. Mango, Mangifera indica. And wheat is Triticum aestivum. On to the next video.